So, I wanted to briefly discuss wedging yourself on the bar. You can also call this levering yourself off of the barbell or whatever else you want to call it. There are about a million different ways to set up a deadlift. You've seen people flail around their arms and kick their feet around and do all sorts of stuff. Largely this doesn't matter. Everyone's going to have a pretty similar start position if you look at most of the top level deadlifters. They're all going to have a neutral thoracic and lumbar spine. They're all going to have their lats tucked back and down, creating a long arm. And they're all going to have the lats tight, the legs tight, and they're all, most importantly, going to be able to get the bar to float off the ground with 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe even a bit more percent on the bar. You should have no problem doing that if your setup is correct. This setup can be broken down into a few pieces. First of all, you want a wide enough stance, and that is having the knees stacked over the ankles right before initiation. You don't want to be super narrow like this, because you will likely have your shins at an angle, and at a maximal load, they will kick back and your hips will shoot back, and you can probably tell being 8 feet over the bar is not an optimal position at a maximal weight. Instead, bring your feet out, be stacked over the bar once you're coming down. The steps are as follows. Protract your upper back, brace, retract your lats and your scapula, bring everything down. Come down to the bar with tension in your legs, holding your upper body position. Grab the bar whatever amount you want, double overhand, hook, mixed grip, whatever. Pull up on the bar to get the whip out, and then simply sit. You should be sitting as far as you need to in order to get the bar coming off the floor by itself. You should not be sitting extremely far down and having to squat up the weight. This is a deadlift. Doesn't matter if it's a sumo deadlift. Yes, you're using your legs, but you should not be squatting the weight. You should also not have your body 8 feet in front of the bar and be trying to pull it. It is simply a leg extension and then transition to a pivot at lock-in. We can discuss. That's all there kind of is to say about that. Have your feet wide enough that your knees and ankles are stacked. Have your lats retracted and down. Brace hard, get your air, and sit down and wedge your hips into the bar. This should get the bar floating with 30, 40, 50, 60%. If you have any questions, let me know. I think this is a pretty idiot-proof way of setting up. Yeah.